So this tutorial video would be, I would say, one of the most useful ones we've sent you so far, because today we're gonna set up your funnel from the beginning to an end. I would say we're gonna build the skeleton of it, of course, which you can later on personalize and modify to your liking. So before hopping to creation of an actual quiz, I know it's exciting, but wait a little bit, we create the page for your results, and usually they are four. We're on the marketing module and we go to the page builder module and we select page groups. We create new group, we're gonna call it your funnel, and just let's put Anna here so everybody knows it's mine. You can then create the group header, just let's say it a comment header and comment footer. For now, it's looking like that, but we'll have an additional video of how to change it, and so it doesn't change like as you go through the pages. And submit. Right, so now it's time to create your pages. The first page would be your landing page, and landing quiz, like we'll just landing Anna. Right, so depending on what you want to have in your landing page, either it's a video, invitation to take a quiz, or a written one, you choose the block. So for example, let's go a little bit down, and find the video with a CTA. So you can either scroll it like this, or you can write down video, for example, but here it is, I already found it. So put it in here. For now, there's no video and we're gonna show you how to upload it later, but this is just a template of your video landing page. Now in the settings, you also have access to your URI, and don't forget to change the metadata. Metadata is the phrase that is going to be shown here when users will be visiting your page. So instead of sending to desk marketing, you want to write something welcome, something like this. And don't forget to save. Now this is the first page, landing page. We go back to the page group and we create your result pages. So I will show you a small hack which saves my time. And I would say funnel Anna, I just call it like this, beginner. And let's set the gradings for the beginner. So by default, it's 0 to 44 of score, because it's still automated, the system counts the scores, and I'll show you why and how it does it. And URI would be quiz, results, and beginner. And we confirm it. Let's put for now, because you will have plenty of time to edit it later, just a simple block, which I really like, is text with CTA action. Put it here and we save it. Now we go back to the page group and we can, it's my hack, we duplicate it. So you don't have to create a new page all the time, pressing and dragging everything in. You just say funnel Anna. For example, now it's going to be novice. So it's 45 to 62. Funnel, and it will be quiz results novice. Confirm. And as you see, why we duplicated it, it already has the block that has been in the previous page that we duplicated. We save and go back, and once again we duplicate it. Funnel Anna, but instead of novice, it's gonna be advanced, and it's gonna be 63 to 82. And quiz results Anna, quiz results advanced. Right. Confirm, save, and the last one again would be the expert page. So funnel advanced, instead of advanced, it's going to be expert, 83 to 100 finally. Quiz results and expert. It's this URI. We confirm, and finally we have the pre-made the actual pages. Now it's time to finally create your quiz. It's not going to be in a page builder, it's going to be in the site tools on the left hand side and where you see quizzes. Now let's press to the new quiz and let's name it how you want the name for it. So it's going to be Anna quiz, for example. Let's press 1 because I already have one. Then we go down to show avatar questions first, and here you can choose whether your avatar question will be shown first or at the end. Very simple. And you can also choose the type of form that will be shown at the end of the quiz to collect client's information, maybe email, first name. You can either skip the form. You can use a user identification form, which is very basic. It's the first name. You can make it required or not. Show last name, and by default, there's going to be an email. They have to leave their email so we can contact them. Company name. If you have already created a form which is a little bit more complex, we can choose in the form type custom form shortcode. We're going to show you how to use shortcodes for the forms, but it will be put in here. Just remember it. So let's stick with user identification form. Great. And I want to make it require the first name, and we go to GDPR. They're going to be automatically implemented because this is something that is, well, it's required for implementation of the quiz. Then we go to actual questions. Now here where the fun starts. So you must have already thought about your questions, and the first question would be placed in the question number 1, and we'll say, I don't know, do you like trains? And based on the level of awareness, you set up the questions here, answers here. So for example, I don't know what trains are. Then I don't like trains, for example. Then you can add a new question here, answer here, and it can be closed answer. I kind of like them, and I like them very much. Hey. So as you see, it goes gradually from the beginner. So I don't know what trains are, and it will be it will have the grade of 5. I don't like trains is already, I would say, the novice. That I've just set it up like this, so it's going to be 10. I kind of like them. We're going to set the grade 15 for advanced, and answer 4 would be 20 because it's expert. And the trick is, once you create a new question, let me show, for example, how well you use Excel. I know my quiz doesn't make sense, but just for example, I don't know what Excel is. I don't use it well. I use it, but need some help. And the last question answer would be, I use it perfectly. So what about the gradings? These numbers, 5, 10, 15, 20, they are assigned to different levels of awareness. So 5 is beginner, 10 is novice, 15 is advanced, and 20 is expert. And we assign just the same grading to each and every answer in the following questions. So I don't know what Excel is would be beginner, so it's 5. A novice would be 10, as we put in the previous question. And answer 3 would be advanced, so it's 15. And I use it perfectly, it's expert, so it's 20. And you can go on and add new questions, just as you can go as much as you have questions prepared for your clients. And once you're done, don't rush to save the quiz yet, because there are a couple of things that we're left to do. Now, avatar questions are just above here. And in case you don't know, the avatar questions don't affect the result. So you can just write down, for example, it can be a demographic question like, what is your age? And you write down different numbers. 10 to 20, 20 to 30, and etc., 30 to 40. Yeah. Just a small warning. You see your question, both in here in avatar questions and in simple questions, duplicate themselves. Don't worry about that, because this below do like trains, it's not finished, there's no question mark, it's going to be used in the system, while the first field will be saw by the average users, regular users. So it's no worries about that. And here it is. Now the last one and the most important thing I would say is gradings, because this defines who is which client, which user is redirected to which page. And this is the reason why we pre-made our result pages. So the grading number 1 would be 44. I apologize. Remember, we mentioned them in the page result once we're creating the page results. So 44 would be the quiz result beginner. Now we add a new grading, and those who got 63, they get to quiz result novice. It was 62, I apologize. We add a new grading, inserting 82. So people who got between 62 and 82 are quiz result advanced. And the last one, between 82 and 100, are quiz results redirected to the expert page. So here you have 4 different result pages, and depending on the gradings that people got, they're going to be redirected in here. Pretty easy. And now it's time to save the quiz. Do you want to auto-generate lists based on the quiz? Yes, because we can use it after in the emails and the workflows. Great. And here it is, your quiz is created. Now let me show you how you can actually implement it in the pages. You go back to your page builder, go to the page group, and come back to your funnel. Now we create a new page, and we're going to call it Quiz Anna. Just Quiz Anna. It's just an internal name for you. So you use it in the system, and here's the URI, Quiz Anna 2, because I have already one, confirm. And you can straight away in the search bar write quiz. You're going to see this block, quiz. You drag it here and you add it here. So go to the very bottom and turn on the quiz and choose the quiz you just written, find the name of it, and here it is. Now let's save it, and I'll show you how it works. We press the page, see the page, and you see there are the 2 questions I created. Of course, you're going to see more, but it works perfectly. And once we press it here, what's your age, the avatar question, and the final form. Now let me show you what can you do in terms of the result pages. It's the last bit, I promise. We go to the page builders, page groups, your funnel, and you can do it with every single result page you have. So let's start from the beginner. We go to the blocks and we write quiz, and we get the block quiz results. The thing is, we need to first of all attach it to a certain quiz, because it's going to show the results of if we have multiple quizzes. So we have Anna quiz 2, and now depending it's going to show depending on the amount of score points that the person has got throughout the quiz. Of course, if he's a beginner, they're going to be shown in here. And you can do it with every single result page. Just don't forget to attach it to the quiz you have created. And that's it. You press save. And I would say the skeleton for your funnel is ready. And you can now start and edit it to your liking, change your images, formatting, copies, and etc., etc. I hope this was helpful to you, and I hope you're looking forward to our next tutorial videos.